Crazy things you'll only encounter once in nature. Part 1. In Santa Monica National Park in Costa Rica, an infant capuchin monkey fell off a tree and died. Its relatives gathered around the corpse in interest. Not long after, they began nibbling the poor monkey till nothing but the head and arms were left. A blue heron was flying over the Delaware shoreline until suddenly an American eel erupted from its guts. This photo was taken by Sam Davis, an engineer from Maryland, and you can see the eel dangling off the bird. The microgaster Godzilla wasp kidnaps moth caterpillars from underwater to inject them with eggs. It earned its cool name for emerging out of water like legendary Godzilla. Naked mole rats rely more on carbon dioxide than they do in oxygen. Due to a genetic mutation, these rats lack a switch in their brain which keeps the electrical activity in check. This mutation allows this animal to conserve precious energy stores. And thankfully, the high levels of carbon dioxide in their burrows suppresses the brain activity in a different way, which actually saves them all from brain seizure.
The invisible frog or glass frog is one of the most unique creatures in the animal kingdom. As its name suggests, it has a transparent skin along the lower surface of the body and legs, which makes its internal organs completely visible. And the interesting part is that you can see its heartbeat and blood pumping through its arteries. When active, their blood makes them visible. When sleeping, most of the blood is concealed in the liver, hiding them. This also plays a huge role in camouflaging. Their main habitat is high trees above mountains and streams. Its diet consists of smaller animals like crickets, moths, flies, spiders, and other smaller frogs. These frogs are generally small, growing not more than 3 inches in length. But you'll be surprised to know they can jump more than 10 feet in one single leap. And they can live up to 14 years. Despite the unusual look, which may seem threatening, it is not poisonous at all.
Meet the fly with a pass for the N-word. This is the black soldier fly. Don't get fooled by its name. It's not a fly that can pull out a rifle and go on rampage. Since it's the only way I see a word that is made by a fly can go. Because flies just can't settle. It turns out that apparently someone thought that their stripes during larva stage were reminiscent of soldier uniforms, and the adult thorax resembles armor, thus naming it this way. Which leaves me a little skeptical. Honestly, they look to me more like the fusion between a wasp and a regular fly, just with the black Air Force energy. They can grow from about 3 to 20 millimeters and their life cycle lasts approximately 45 days from larvae to adult stage. The larvae are surprisingly seen as a source of nutrients like protein, vitamins, fats, and amino acids and are bred to feed livestock, most part chickens, and nutritionists say that they could be eaten by us in the near future.
I'd like you to meet a friend. The lamprey. This is an ancient extant lineage of jawless fish of the order Petromyzoniformes, and although its name is of an uncertain etymology, it's usually explained as derived from Latin lepidra, which is believed to mean stone liquor. They're commonly mistaken for a species of eels despite not being closely related to each other. The adult lamprey are featured by a toothed funnel-like sucking mouth, which are designed for parasitism. They feed on cold-blooded organisms by piercing into their flesh to suck their blood, which are usually fish, but only 18 species of lampreys engage in this predatory lifestyle, in which they attack more than one host and are only in contact with any one host intermittently. This can allow them to pass smaller parasites from one host to another. Because they feed on cold-blooded organisms, they're harmless to humans and are a highly prized delicacy in southwestern Europe.